What's up, guys? Welcome back to Thug Life Gaming. I'm your host, Matt Rogers, and today we're going to be talking about some Overwatch quick tips for the character known as Reaper. Feel free to comment below and let me know what hero you want to see in the next episode, but for now, let's get things started. Starting things off, tip number 1 is a tactic that I call the smoke out. This is simply utilizing Reaper's Wraith Form ability to distract your enemy opponents. Now, there's a number of ways to do this, but right here, I'm going to actually show you 3 of them. So the first thing you're going to see here as I freeze frame is that I'm waiting for my fellow teammates to gather up on me in order to make one last final push for the objective because they already have a high percentage. So, right off the bat, as I turn this corner, I'm going to teleport right smack dab in the middle of the control point. I'm doing this because of how attention grabbing it is. I'm basically kicking in the front door. Now, with all eyes on me, I immediately jump into my Wraith Form and run through them in an effort to make them turn their backs to my fellow teammates. Now, this isn't going to work 24/7, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and I think you'd be pretty surprised with how effective distracting the enemy team can be. Now, as promised, I do have 2 more examples of distracting your opponents with smoke out. The footage that you're currently watching in the background will take advantage of the target acquisition of Torbjorn's pesky turrets. Distract them while you're in Wraith Form in order to give your teammates extra time to move in and eliminate the enemies. Then our last example for tip number 1 will essentially showcase how to bluff some of the high DPS characters like Junkrat into using their special abilities.
Enemy turret Fire in the hole!
Moving on, tip number 2 is a defensive strategy called the pack attack. This is going to be useful when defending any type of control point or payload. What I want you to do to pull this off is basically set up a defensive position near any major health pack that happens to be relatively close to the objective. That sounds pretty basic, right? Well, the thing that people are failing to take into consideration is that with every other hero in the game besides Reaper, by the time you notice you're almost dead, most likely it's already too late because you're going to continue to take damage on your way to picking up that health pack. Well, with Reaper, by entering your Wraith Form, you're not only mitigating all incoming damage, but you're also getting a very slight speed buff, which makes getting those health packs in general just extremely efficient. So remember, find one of them that's pretty close to the objective, and if needed, continuously spam it with Reaper's Wraith Form.
I'm on fire.
Now, our last tip for the video is of course a reference to a quote from Pharah when using her rocket barrage. Instead, we'll be utilizing Reaper's Death Blossom. All you have to do to perform this trick is teleport to any type of platform that happens to be directly above the objective and then simply just drop in. The reason I recommend using your special ability in this scenario specifically is because when you start to face high-level competition, often your opponents will be very observant of different types of disruptors. Whether it be Tracer or Genji, they're constantly on the lookout for someone attempting to flank them. However, the most important benefit of using this tactic is how difficult it is to react to. Teleporting is pretty fast. Your Death Blossom kills opponents relatively quickly, but most importantly, when being distracted by your teammates, players aren't expecting a death from above.
I am ready to activate the sound area. Oh, let's break it!
Well, that is it for this video, guys. Again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know what hero you want to see in the next episode. Click that thumbs up button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe if you're digging the content. But I'll see everybody here in a couple of days. Keep living that life, because that is what thugs do. I'm out of here, guys. Take it easy.